There we go.
Doing a heckin' live.
Heckin' live, everybody. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. I'm gonna I'm gonna just put at everyone.
And let Jen do her job.
Even though she's wrong. Yeah. Yep.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah.
Okay. That was stupid. I sent a plus symbol.
Oh.
I smashed the keyboard. I'm a
Chris
fool.
angry. Chris smash.
Pretty much. Alright.
Behold my naked face.
No war paint?
It will be war paint.
Better be.
We gotta get there. Got work to do before it can be war paint.
Work?
Work. Gotta do the work.
I knew it.
Ugh. I'm not happy with myself.
Oh. Okay. I was completely fine with it, but sure.
I'm not.
Yeah, no, you make a good point.
I'm awful. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Good job.
Thanks for reminding me. There goes. Man, she messed up. Oh, I should open up Lo-Fi Boy again. We got copyright flagged, but not struck or anything, because we had Lo-Fi Boy on in the background.
I thought that was like royalty free.
It is to an extent. It's not like anything bad happened. They're just like, you have permission to use this. You have permission to use this for every song that was on it.
Likes to be like, "Hey, I'm doing work.
Yeah.
Can you see?"
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Okay. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, no
You're
worries.
fine.
That's loud.
I'm so fatigued.
Oh.
Yeah.
How's the weather?
Fatigue and brain fog.
Yeah.
Yeah, the weather's crazy. Like today it's really chill, but it's like 10 degrees Celsius
Wow.
less than it was the last days. The last days it was like around about 30 degrees Celsius and crazy humid air and air pressure. And then a little bit of rain, and suddenly it's like 10 degrees less, and I'm like, it's not so hot today. Why do I have no energy? Oh yeah,
Right.
because it's just crazy changes all the time.
Constant.
Yeah, that's my weather rant.
We've had that same thing. We've had like monsoons over here.
Yeah.
Almost every day we've had crazy thunderstorms in the evening.
Monsoons and then heat.
Oh god, yeah.
Then more monsoons and then more heat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's been rough. So bad. Oh, it hasn't. Last few days have kind of chilled a little bit. Except for like it's been like one major shift, you know what I mean? Instead of a lot of little ones throughout the day.
Yeah.
Like yesterday took me out.
Yesterday sucked. Let's be real. Thursday also was kind of.
Yeah.
But you had a live yesterday.
We did. It was really fun. Doggo came and hung out with us.
Oh, haven't seen Doggo in a while.
I know.
Yeah, he might join us this morning if he wakes up in time.
Yeah. He's getting ready to move.
Yeah, he's moving across the country.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's intense.
Yeah.
I never want to move ever again.
God.
Ditto.
Yeah.
But not ditto.
Just
yeah.
build a bigger house inside your smaller house.
Oh On the inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Artist.
Don't
Just gonna
affect
TARDIS the
anything
house.
else. Great.
Yeah. Huh?
Well, you find me the
Like the
technology.
tent
and then
in
we'll
Harry,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
Harry Potter tent
Uh-huh.
that they have
Yep.
when they go to the world.
Yeah, the field where they're doing the competition.
Yeah, the Quidditch
yeah.
tournament.
Or I was thinking of the cup.
Oh, Goblet of Fire.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's cool. I haven't moved in forever. I used to move every 6 months.
Yeah. Well, it's been, how long have you been here? 3 years?
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yes.
Stability?
Right? Consistency?
Don't know her. Hmm.
Mm.
Not happy?
She's not happy yet.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. Oh, will you hand me a black marker?
I
That?
could.
No. The Expos bleed really bad.
Yeah, they do.
What are these bad boys? They're like marker pens.
My favorite.
Papermate flavor medium. It says flare, but
Just
you know,
lick it.
I have the dyslexia. It can be whatever I want it to be.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
It's a superpower.
Awesome. I watched your the last episode
Yeah.
full length, and when you stopped because of the music review, I was like, okay, hit pause, and then I watched the music review, and then
Perfect.
I continued watching the full episode. So
The way it was
that
meant to
was
be. The director's
entertainment for some.
Yeah, the director's
Yeah,
cut.
director's cut. That's what I pay for.
Yeah.
That is true. I hope we did justice with the music group.
I think we did. I liked the way, especially
Yes.
Achilles. Yeah,
Mhm.
it was good.
Yeah, both were great.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah, and it just happened.
Yeah.
Randy left the room, and we're like, "What do we do?" I was like, "I'll play music."
And I was like, oh wait, this song. You must hear this song.
Ruth makes a good point.
Huh.
She said that she has a hard time understanding the lyrics,
Yeah.
and I could totally transcribe the lyrics or just copy them down and like put them in. Like it wouldn't be that big a deal. But it was like, don't make too much
You
work
could
for
always
yourself.
put it in the comments too. In it.
That's not editing.
But that's,
I know it's a good
Point.
idea. It's a better idea. I could pin
Yeah.
it even, but
there you go.
but
So that way you don't have to like transcribe it over. But
I could learn how to transcribe.
you could.
I need to
mean, this
learn
is...
how to. I can. Okay, this is a weird problem. I can hard encode subtitles,
Uh-huh.
but not the ones that are permanently on the screen. Right? You have to opt into. Like you have to click
Oh yeah.
captions. I don't know how to make it so that Adobe Premiere just puts it on the screen.
Right.
Short of me making images for each line of lyrics.
That would be a lot.
Yeah. Because it has a program that automatically converts everything you say into text.
Yeah.
And it's really good. Like, it does a good job.
Mm.
If I could just convert that into,
Yeah.
like, permanent hard-coded subs, that'd be great.
So cool.
Yeah, it's
I need
weird.
to see what colors.
I spent a long time trying to do that for one of our episodes. That's darker than I thought it would be.
That's why I was like, I need to see what color they actually. That one.
Yeah.
Edge. A little darker after. Oh, it's everywhere.
Did you watch the live from yesterday, Krieg?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I've been watching the episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
That, I like that episode.
didn't.
Good one.
Yeah, it was great.
Good.
Mhm.
Good, good.
I'm so mad at your doctors
I know.
Dude. Dude.
every week.
Yeah.
I'm mad on behalf of you.
Me too.
Oh, I got to see. I went to a new pain management on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah. How did that go?
Not bad. They're really nice. Like the people at the clinic were great, and we started the conversation off with him telling me that he's not accepting Medicaid patients at the moment. And I was like, oh, that sucks. And then we had like an hour and a half talk about what he can do if I pay out of pocket, and it was ketamine treatments.
Oh, I would. Yeah.
Yeah, and he made it sound very
I find
unappealing.
ketamine treatment really interesting.
Right?
Like it's also like proven to be antidepressant and like not the ketamine itself, but the I don't know
the treatment
when your body when it wears off. That's the part that is like antidepressant and also works for people who are like not treatable with normal antidepressants.
Right.
Yeah, like
so yeah, fascinating.
He sold me on it too. He was like, "It's horrible. We're gonna make you puke. You need to wear an adult diaper, and it's gonna be 6 hours, and we're gonna take you to places you don't want to go." I was like, "Sign me up."
Yep.
I would do that.
I totally want to. If I can get the money, I'm doing it.
Okay, and what did he say? Like, what could be the outcome of it?
Well, he has other EDS patients that benefit greatly from it because it rewires the brain on how it perceives pain. It's like you still have the pains, but your body interprets them differently. Like you rewired it.
The way your brain responds
is
different.
You're not hard-coded with the same neuro pathways.
I believe that could be like for fibromyalgia could be great too, because my doctor explained it to me as it's like the brain and the body and the nerves are like interrupted. Like there's a gap in the information between the body and the brain, so the pain signal like is in a loop, and you get the pain signal, and then the body reacts to it, and so I imagine ketamine could be great for that.
Yeah, from what he said, it works because the pain management doctor has fibro, the one that I saw, and he described EDS perfectly. Like he knew it. He was familiar with everything.
Yeah, he had other EDS patients.
Great.
Yeah, and he said that he's done the ketamine treatments for himself, and it made a huge difference.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm skeptical, but down.
Yeah.
And I'm only skeptical of that. I don't know if I want to go into nightmare realm again.
Right.
Like I had that septic.
Yeah, because you just had that like in that way.
I was just thinking about whether.
Yeah, but maybe.
Oh, I was just thinking of whether or not they like combine it with EMDR or something.
I thought they would too, but he said that it's mainly just about getting to the certain place, which is pretty deep, on like heavy on like the scale.
Yeah.
And then they leave you there, and then when you're coming out of it, you go slowly and And he said I should bring my own music, and I was like, okay. He's like, no lyrics.
No lyrics.
Like,
okay.
I get that.
Yeah.
Because everything he was describing reminded me of the sepsis, because like people would talk in the hallway and it would give me horrible nightmares.
Ah, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Don't appreciate that.
Okay, but maybe if there's some time passed in between, and also you can like you feel safe with the doctor.
Yeah, exactly.
So you get to know him a bit better. With the right playlist. We can put a playlist together for you.
That would be sick. Oh, I'd love that. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. It's a good lead. It's just he he can't take care of my daily pain stuff because they don't take our insurance at the moment. So
Annoying.
And are you still in insurance limbo?
yeah, yeah. I have no idea. Jen and I are both like perturbed because we keep using the Medicaid.
Yeah.
But it should have lapsed. So we're just gonna go until it's not working.
Yeah.
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 They leave you no choice.
Right, exactly. I have to.
Yeah.
The nice thing is my primary care has been able to pick up the slack on my medications.
Oh yeah, she's been kicking ass.
Oh my god. She was on vacation. She's on a 2-week vacation and she still sent in my prescriptions.
Like quick too.
Yep. So that's awesome.
Uh-huh.
It's not like a long-term fix, but it'll definitely help while we find pain management. So
Yeah, and at least you're like not totally alone with it.
exactly.
Because you have like you're building your ladder to get a new team of doctors.
Exactly.
Sorry, today I can't speak today.
No, we're right there with you. Am I even?
Like,
A little bit more on this side.
Higher up?
In more.
The lid?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not.
but
It's
that
bad.
would be a good follow up for the last episode to talk about doctors who have a chronic illness themselves
Yeah.
and how that like a totally different easier route to communicate.
Yeah.
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 I just had this the experience again like yesterday, 2 days ago with a friend, and we used to meet up at the university, and we're like a study group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We meet and work on our stuff, and he told me that he started working out, and then he had overdone it,
Oh.
and then he drank alcohol, and then he had like horrible cramps in his leg, and he was like, I had to get home from another city also, and it was just hell to walk the few hundred meters, and I was like, yeah, like, I'm sorry you had to go through this, but now you can imagine why I always say, no, we have to take the elevator. I can't walk up the steps. I know for like normal people, it's healthy to walk the stairs, but for me, nope.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had a moment like that with Jen after she did one of the surgeries. She did. She got a deviated septum fixed, and when she was post surgery, she looked at me and she goes, "Is this what it's like for you all the time?" I was like, "Yeah, pretty much." She's like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
That was my mother-in-law after that injury.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Oh, I get it," and I'm like, "Yeah, it sucks. None of this is fun." Feeling like weird today. I feel like nauseous, but body not. Like pain is making me.
Wow.
Which is not my favorite. We're back with the like gross abdominal pain.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, now I feel nauseous.
I'm sorry.
I imagined it and I was like, oh, that's horrible. I hate that feeling.
I was at the store today, and then everything was like okay, but then we went through the part of the store where they sell perfume and stuff.
No. Yeah.
And then there were like huge scented candles, like a bunch of them, all different scents. And I walked I just walked past that, like, was 1 minute, and immediately I was like dizzy and nauseous and felt like, no, I have to hold on to something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know where I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
Huge
To have that
cup of
reaction as
life.
a kid, and then no one would believe you.
Same. I was just thinking the same thing. I was remembering like being out and doing
And
chores
like
and
Michael's,
stuff. Yeah.
in the flower aisle. Like, no.
Yep.
Yucky.
Uh-huh.
Icky. Don't like.
Yeah. And I wonder because sometimes before I had the pain going on,
Mm-hmm.
I just had all the mental stuff, and I used to be super anxious when standing and waiting in the line in the supermarket, and I just felt totally overwhelmed, and then I got dizzy and black spots in my side and so on. Now I'm wondering, maybe it wasn't like only the anxiety and panic, but also like just the sensory overwhelm.
Yeah.
Sensory stuff would always trigger migraines. Like, high school was hell.
Yeah.
With those boys bathing in their, like, sprays.
Axe body spray.
Oh.
Mhm.
Stop. Please.
I have the same problem when I go to the casino.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
So much smoke.
and it's just sensory overload.
Yeah.
You know, like my ADHD is like, look at everything, notice
Lights
all the
and
things.
noises and people.
Mhm.
Here are 13 conversations, and you're like, stop.
Yeah.
I don't need this.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then you can't hear any conversation because
Exactly.
they all merge
Bleed
into
together, yeah.
one, like, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it becomes like a jumbled mess.
Mm-hmm.
Brain's
Uh-huh.
like, I don't know what's happening.
Like, this is another part of reality.
Right? I haven't been here before.
Yeah.
Don't think I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even have to look at you.
Mhm.
Yeah. My side pain that I had before I had back surgery is back,
Ooh.
and it's not fun. And it's definitely I have that what's the word? No, it's like
No, I'm asking.
like, no, I don't need your context. Get out of here.
No, what is the context?
You don't
What?
get it. It's like, oh, it'll come to me later. But basically, like, with the side pain comes all the like the feelings and emotions.
Mood-based learning.
Thank you.
Yes.
Mood-based learning.
That's actually what I thought you were trying to go for, but I
context.
wasn't sure. It was like context. Need the
Yeah.
context.
No, that's
Well,
it.
but context
Yeah.
isn't the wrong answer also.
Wrong. You're wrong.
Like,
It's not
basically,
context.
yeah, the old context
Nothing
that
to do with context.
gets pulled out of your brain.
Yeah.
Just like, take this context from 6 years ago.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just,
Okay. So you have to get that looked at, or does it just come sometimes and then go away, and it's like a normal?
no, it hasn't really been back since surgery.
Okay.
Not in like a major way.
Yeah, I was gonna say had some on and off.
Right.
Mhm.
But that makes sense, like the swelling or like if their acnoiditis was getting worse.
Right.
This is full on like actual side pain again, to where like I want to be curled up in a ball when I sit. I can't put pressure on my left side.
Mhm.
I hate it.
I wonder,
Maybe it's also because of the medication ups and downs you
Oh,
had.
yeah.
Like, yeah, maybe the pain was there before, but you didn't
Yeah.
feel it.
That very well could be.
well, and I kind of wonder if you have similar problems with pelvic girdle, and if that contributes to that. So like front to back reaching, I have a lot of that, but I feel it like internally kind of through me. But the thing is, like, the pelvic girdle attaches to the spine, and then like tendons and muscles.
Right.
Front.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh, I feel like I have these cramping muscles around, all around there too, and it's so annoying because all the time I want to go to the toilet. I feel like I have to pee.
Oh yeah.
But I don't.
Yep.
But I think it's just because the muscles are so tensed up that everything's like, nope. Like, but I really think I have to pee. Like.
I get that. I do this thing where I don't know how to pee, and then I'm like, oh no, we have not peed at all today. Oops, better go deal with that.
Oh yeah, I do that too. That I just abandon everything. Like it's no. I'm doing a thing right now, and I don't want the body to scream at me that something uncomfortable, because it is always. So I just don't give attention to it, and then suddenly oh, what's this? Oh, I have to pee really bad. Also, I'm fucking thirsty and I need a snack. So yeah.
And I haven't eaten in 6 days.
Yeah.
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 Still very good. Sitting on that thing. It's not helping.
Oh. She's had to fight with her face again this week.
Yeah. Well, last weekend, and then Thursday was bad.
Yeah. Because you talked about it in the new episode.
Yep.
But after that you had to.
Yeah, it's on and off.
Came back.
Does whatever it wants to do whenever it wants to do it.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Cross your finger. You didn't cross your fingers. You're supposed to cross your fingers like the doctor said, so that it doesn't come back. What? Cross your fingers.
Oh. Cross your fingers and hope to not die.
Yeah.
Because that was his solution.
Oh, got this.
Oh, he's smart.
Great.
Wow.
I could cross my fingers and stick them in his eyes. Okay, I
didn't know that was a medical term.
We shouldn't say this on air.
Cross your fingers and hope.
I love it. Keep the energy, Creek. Keep the energy.
How it feels too. Cross your fingers and never come.
Yeah,
oh yeah, great, smart plan.
I have EDS. You shouldn't tell me to cross my fingers.
Yeah.
You don't know what that will do to them.
And it'll be your fault.
Yeah.
Break them. Make sure everyone knows it's your due.
You want to hear an interesting crossing your finger story?
Huh.
Not really interesting. It's just something that I did as a kid that was like a precursor to EDS. Like,
oh, okay, yeah.
So, I went to Catholic school for like 4 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they had monthly awards, like for good students. Are you good enough to get on the thing and go?
Yeah.
It's creepy in hindsight because if you got student of the month, they would take you to Taco Bell with the priest. Just you and the priest.
Don't like that.
Yeah, didn't know stranger danger was a thing at the time. But I wanted to win so bad, so every time we would go into the church and they would like start announcing, I crossed my fingers. I'd cross both fingers, or both sets of fingers, and then I would cross them, and then I'd wrap my arms around each other, and then I would cross my legs, and then I would cross my toes. I was just a big bundle of crossed everything, and it worked at least once.
What did they say?
I had a friend who saw it, and no one else really noticed it, but Alicia saw it, and she was like, "You got this." She was so supportive.
Oh.
It's cute. Bad Catholic.
Yeah, no, it was not good times. I hated that school.
Okay, weird change of subject, but because of the Catholic school connection and so on, I just thought about a book I read, and well, I only know the German title.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to translate it. A bit of life, maybe. I don't know. It's a little cup of life. No. Well, but I have to research the English title and send it to you because, okay, it's really can be really triggering because there's lots of childhood trauma stuff in the book. But it's fiction. It's
right.
Yeah, and it's written really great and interesting. And I read an interview with the author, and she said she was trying to write the book with trauma as the literary form of how it's told.
Okay.
So in the beginning, you don't know a lot about the traumatic stuff, and then it suddenly comes up without context, and then it's like, yeah, everything is like a bit scattered in how it's told.
That's
and I
really
found
cool.
that so interesting. Yeah.
I like that. It's like, especially as a concept, like to have the trauma just happen,
right?
like it does,
And have our response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And come back up, like, yeah.
That's cool. I'm glad you're able to join us, Krieg.
Yes.
Missed you.
Yeah, I missed you too.
It's chaos, always.
Yeah. The chaos never stops.
Okay.
It stops for.
Yeah. Blend it away. Blend it away.
Oh, I feel so.
Yeah, I've been
on my face.
I've been trying really hard to remind myself of that I'm not a failure if I try to work on my thesis and I just can't concentrate on a sentence because it's like 30 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And if I take the meds that help me to concentrate, then it was too much for my body because I got too dehydrated and
yeah, I hate that.
Like,
the internal voice that's just there, like you haven't done the thing. You're horrible.
This is a manifestation of your laziness.
Oh God.
You're like, no, it's not. I don't feel good.
Oh, that's the worst.
Then your brain goes, you never feel good. And you're like, don't talk to me. A little too real there.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yes. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I love that.
You have to say it like that too.
Mm-hmm. So, besides not getting more work done, is the thesis going well?
I don't know because I'm at a point. I've written a lot, but now I have to, like, I put some other stuff in there in the chapters I already had, and now I have like 270 pages.
Wow.
And that's a lot I've written.
Yeah.
But now I have to put it in a form that's like consistent in itself.
Oh, yeah.
And every time I sit down, I could sit down and write more stuff. Like, that's not the problem. I don't have like writer's block right now, but I had to print it all out because when I sit in front of my computer, if it's like a text that's longer than 20 pages maximum, I just can't see the structure of what I'm doing and if I and what where I start with which argument and so on. So yeah, that's
yeah, that happened to me a lot when I would do writing in the past. Even when I was writing for myself, like if I was doing short stories or something, I'd always be like, oh, I need to insert this thing that I just thought of. And then I'd have to go back and reread it and then try and make it all flow. And then I was like, this is hard. I don't want to do this anymore.
I get that.
Yeah, yeah. And I just said this talk like 1 or 2 weeks ago with friends of mine. One is in the process of ADHD diagnosis again, because she got diagnosed as a kid, but that diagnosis got lost. So she has to do it again. And then we were talking, and I always say, like, yeah, I can relate to that because I think because of my anxiety and the pain problems and so on, I have like similar issues as ADHD, but I don't have ADHD. And she was like, yeah, but did you maybe think about it? Maybe you could have it. And I was like, yeah, I thought about it, but then it should have been like that when I was a kid, and it wasn't, because as a kid, and then I started thinking about it and was like, okay, okay, no, everything when I was a kid was also like ADHD brain, like starting new things and then it's getting boring, so starting other new things.
Like the same thing happened to me where Karina suggested it, and I was like, nah, I don't have ADHD. I'm fine.
I was like, we are way too simple.
I was like, I don't have it. That's why I was neuro-adjacent for so long. Like, I'm not neurodivergent, but I'm neuro-adjacent.
Yeah.
But then, you know, when I saw my psychiatrist and we did the breakdown of everything, she's like, oh, no, you definitely have ADHD. And even after I heard it, I was like, nah, she's wrong. That can't be right.
Yeah.
The executive dysfunction alone is just, like, life-altering. But knowing that it's not our fault and that we're not just lazy is just so important.
Yeah. And I took that label for myself, and that was a huge deal.
Yeah,
to be like, okay, it's executive dysfunction, like, then you can stop beating yourself up for starting the thing.
Do you approach things differently now? Like if you're like framing it through executive dysfunction, do you try and plan ahead with that? Sorry.
Yeah, I try to have more accountability buddies, and I just call it out.
Yeah.
And then I can be like, haha, see what you're doing there, brain. I'm gonna trick myself.
I wish it was more common that doctors told you to call yourself out like that, like verbally. It helps so much. Like you start noticing the behaviors, and they're easier to change. And...
Right. Well, and if you stop identifying with your broken brain, that helps so much. I'll be like, oh, I'm broken. No, my brain doesn't work as well. Like, it doesn't work the same way.
Yeah.
To do different things, to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Accommodations.
A huge deal for me really was when there's a YouTube channel. It's called Clutterbug.
Okay.
And it's about decluttering and stuff and organizing. But you can take a test, and there's different kinds of organizing styles.
Yeah.
And I think she has ADHD too. And so that was a revelation for me to be like, oh my God, it's not me not getting my shit together just because I can't sit down and sort through my paper and put it into the the photos and so on, like normal people do. Like, no.
Stop
She said,
moving the table.
Stop what?
Stop moving the table.
I'm not touching the table.
It's not me. I'm
That
not
was
touching it.
definitely you.
I'm not touching the table.
I don't
it's
think
me.
it could just be kids slamming shit. I don't believe it. Wasn't me either. I'm not touching it for sure.
Was me.
I don't think anyone's messing with you on purpose.
What's purpose?
Oh.
Yeah, but that helped a lot, like recognizing that the world is really built for one kind of
Yeah.
thinking style also.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just like, okay, I have like this box and all my finance paper stuff, I throw it in this box. And when I need it, I have to sit down and sort through it. But
the Doom box.
Yeah, but at least I know where it is, and I don't feel bad for not filing it into these neat, organized.
It's organized. It's all there. It's there, together.
Yeah, mostly.
Mostly, like, except for this other box.
Yeah. I've also been thinking because I live in my flat for like over a year now, and I have the kitchen cabinets with doors in front of them, and I meant to write stickers on them what is behind which door.
Yeah.
But I didn't do it because executive dysfunction. So every day I open a wrong door and I'm like, I want a coffee cup. No. Just plate.
Have you ever done that and just resigned yourself to using like whatever it is? Because I've done that. I need this, and then I'm like, oh, now I have a plate. Guess I'm using this for something.
Yeah.
Time to make food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
When I talked with my friends about the ADHD diagnosis thing, why we talked about this, I was trying to cook.
I'm not touching anything.
I saw it shake.
I watched him do it.
But I don't know where it came from.
I watched him do it. He's like, I didn't do anything.
I'm not even touching the table.
Monster.
Anyways, you were saying, Craig?
Yeah. ADHD talking with friends of mine in my kitchen, and I was trying to cook pasta at the same time.
Yeah.
And within 5 minutes, I was like, I had a plate in my hand, so I put it down somewhere in the kitchen, and then I lost it. I don't know. And I tried to open a can of tomato sauce or something, but instead I just took another can that we didn't want to use.
Yeah.
And I opened it, and I was like, oh, now I have coconut oil. And then they were like, okay, so do you see our point with the ADHD brain?
Yeah. I don't know, it makes a huge difference knowing that you have the thing.
Stop punishing yourself.
Yeah, there's so much of that too.
Yeah. Especially because I don't have a diagnosis.
Right.
Like, I don't. And one doctor is like, oh yeah, it's fibromyalgia, and the next one is like, haha, that doesn't exist.
Oh god, yeah. That's why I was so psyched about this new doctor, because he has fibro. Like, he knows that these things exist.
Yeah.
And he knows what it's like.
Yeah.
But he doesn't take my insurance. Lame.
Your idea was so great in the episode too, that it should be like one route of specialization for doctors to specialize in the zebra stuff.
Yeah. Because it seems like it really does. It feels like doctors have like their specialty, and if you fall into their area, you're not like a normal patient. They're just like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. We need to get the doctors that do want to deal with it together.
It's like lawyers with their statistics.
Yeah.
Right? They're like, oh, I don't think I will have success helping you, therefore I'm not gonna try.
Right.
Yeah.
It could reflect.
I also have this with. I try to ask different doctors about POTS all the time. And I try to just sneak it in and be like, well,
oh yeah, it's like a test.
I read about it, maybe, but yeah, most of them acknowledge it, that it could be a thing, that they just say like, do cardio, drink water, eat salt.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, but how much? And how am I supposed to do cardio if my body doesn't want to do it? Like,
yeah. I get that.
My trainer's learning all about how my body does not do cardio.
I feel like he's gonna make you do cardio even harder, though.
He's so funny, though. He's like so fascinated by everything, all the symptoms.
Yeah.
And so he'll stand there and watch my heart and just like laugh because he's just blown away.
that's cool.
Yeah.
He sounds great.
We
I
might
like
get him
him
on the
a lot.
podcast.
Yeah,
So.
I like him a lot.
Yeah.
We could do some visuals, like demonstrations and stuff. That'd be really nice.
Already said he likes me. Now the exploitation.
Was it like in middle school? Did he pass you a note?
No, he's just like, time goes so much faster when you're like working with someone who's easy to train and nice to be around. Like, cool, I'm so glad.
He's like, my job doesn't always suck.
Like, then there's the other people.
The well people.
The ones who don't listen.
It's the well people.
Or the people who don't want to talk.
Oh,
Or,
yeah.
Like, train me, but also don't make
talk.
me speak at all. No conversation.
Yeah.
Don't correct me. I was in the ROTC. I know how to do a push-up.
I know how to do a push-up.
That was a little specific. Sorry. Oh. Okay.
My manual therapist, one of them, I have like two. Yeah. Two who are in the same practice. And one of them is a woman, and like every time I'm there, she talks about how men don't train their butt. And that's a problem. Because it's not manly.
Oh my
but
God.
it's a very important muscle.
At our school, we had the same thing where they took kids to the gym and were teaching them weightlifting, and not one of them wanted to do like squats or even deadlifts because they were like, "This is gay,"
dude.
and you're like,
"Yeah."
I used to do leg presses and everything, man. I used to love like working at my legs and my butt.
Yeah. You're gay.
They're important muscles.
Yeah.
You are gay.
At least not straight.
I like you just threw it out there. I wish I had. I'm gonna make that a soundbite that I could just use on people. You're gay.
Poof, you're gay.
Oh, that reminds me. We need to catch up with Nick and see how he's doing. We got a refresh going, and we have some branding ideas, like for a new logo.
Ooh.
Should be good.
That's exciting.
Randy had the best ideas too. It was funny because Nick didn't like pick up at all what you were saying, and I was like, I get it. I totally see what he's saying. Like, how do you? Like, what if there's two of them? He's like, oh, I don't know. How do you draw two zebras?
1, 2.
Yeah.
you just do it?
Just make it work. You're the artist.
Paying you for it. Wait.
Can we do
Yeah, right.
in purple?
I would love a Trash Panda, like Trash Panda merch.
Yes.
I don't know.
We actually have ideas for Trash Panda merch.
Some Trash Panda in a dumpster fire.
I really liked your design, by the way, Randy.
Oh, thanks.
That was really cool.
Oh, the one he was drawing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we have some patterns and ideas.
Nice.
Because we need Trash Panda merch.
Do you know what you're going to talk about today?
Do we? We have so many subjects we could pick from, so. We had a bunch. We took one of Ruth's ideas, and then I wanted to talk about pain management because it's on my mind. And we've never done like a why you need pain management, why there should be no shame in using pain management.
Well, because I think attacking the stigma of it is going to be really productive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Doggo said, Doggo,
Favoritism.
favoritism in doctors. Which, yes, huge thing. And then Ruth wanted to do evaluating sources, like how do you cite your stuff to make sure it's accurate.
Uh-huh.
And then with that,
Yeah, that's a good one too.
we could do medical anxiety. So like, I want to do the top one though.
I like the top.
Yeah, pain management. Woo.
Mm-hmm. Because I had very different experiences with pain management.
Yeah. Well, what's it like over there? Like, what is their normal route for care?
Well,
That bad, huh?
no, I don't know. Basically, it's not that bad in comparison to lots of other countries. But with the pain, it was like a problem because I just went to primary care, and then they sent me to a orthopedic practice to check out it wasn't arthritis or something, and to the neurologist, but they all just checked like their special stuff. And then the orthopedic doctor, I don't know how they call it, he was like, yeah, I have a pain management doctor in my practice. I will send you there and get you an appointment. But in hindsight, that was like really weird because she talked to me and said we could try muscle relaxers, and I tried one of them, very low dose, and said it didn't work. And then she was like, yeah, well, okay, then sorry.
Wow. Okay.
Then I guess your antidepressant all we can do right now.
Wow.
And then she tried a TENS unit that I rented, and I tried it, but she didn't really explain to me how to use it. So I was like, oh, I guess it didn't really work. And then she was like, okay, well, come back here every 3 months, and then you write down your pain level, and we talk about if your pain's still the same. And that was it.
Wow.
So I got discouraged.
Yeah.
And then because another doctor who treated my CMD, she told me about another pain practice, and then I went there, and they were way more professional. They tried way more stuff. They really invested doctors.
Good.
That, yeah, one even tested me for one zebra condition.
Nice.
I forgot which one, but he was like, well, I don't know, but it might be this. I'm pretty sure it's not, but I want to rule it out. So he got the the DNA testing for that done, and so on. But yeah, and then it was mainly like very limited what was paid by insurance. So I got some. Yeah, I got infusions. Right. I got.
Okay.
I don't know, like meditation courses.
Oh yeah.
That were held because all the other patients in there had like chronic pain. They had like operations and stuff, and then I was laying there, and she was like, "Yeah, and now concentrate on your left hand and relax your left hand." And I was just laying down on the floor and starting to cramp and and get like real intense muscle cramps.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everyone told me like, "Well, did you check your vitamin D level?
Oh my god.
Did you do yoga? Did you do that?" Like only people with chronic pain, but was like the like I was put into the well with the well people.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That
yeah, so that's
sucked. And then I had to go there like 10 sessions because otherwise I would have had to pay everything myself. Insurance only covers it when you go there at least 9 times out of 10.
Wow.
Otherwise, I would have had to pay it by myself. Like, yeah.
Morning, Ruth.
Hello.
Morning,
Good
Ruth.
morning.
How are
I
you?
finally succeeded in waking up.
Congrats.
Woo!
Yeah, that's pretty much my same experience, Craig. Like, there's like a disconnect at most places.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah.
I'm also just tired of like the narrative of like a chronic pain narrative.
Oh yeah.
Because we are not chronic pain patients.
Mm-mm.
And nobody's
right
when we say things like that. They're like, "Oh, but you have pain and it's chronic," and you're like, "Different."
Yeah, no. I mean, that was
I
the
would
nice
be
thing.
so tempted to play.
Oh, go for it.
Oh, I would be so tempted to play dumb, going, "Oh, I thought chronic pain was if you had the same pain in the same place every day, and that's not what I have."
Yeah, maybe.
That's brilliant. Like, I understand that it's like this. Yeah, that's clever.
When everybody
Well,
else
it's
in the room like that, and you're like, "This is not the same thing, guys."
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in a sorority, and what I did not understand until I was in a sorority is the absolute power of acting dumb.
Acting dumb.
Oh.
Acting dumb.
Yeah, my mom does it at work.
There were women.
Yep.
And there are women who know how to use it.
Yep.
I've used it as a survival technique and to get dumb men to buy me stuff.
I need to find some dumb men to buy me stuff.
They're all over the place. You just have to give them the time of day, and then they're like, "Oh my god, she spoke to me." And then they're like, "Let me go buy you, like, whatever, from the gas station. I'll buy you stuff. You want stuff? Just any stuff. What?
Like penguins.
What do you want?
With rocks. Like,
Yeah.
Here's some stuff.
Here's some stuff that I got for you.
Add it to the pile.
Yeah, add it to the pile.
And it's that whole ego thing.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom does it at work to get out of trouble with people.
I actually had the observation that also in the pain management clinic, the younger doctors, even the male ones, they don't have the same ego problems as the old guys do.
They're not jaded yet, and they
so
want to like
do
stuff and explore and like learn and just yeah.
I mean, they still have like bias, but it's a whole different kind of talking ground.
Yeah. Now I have to find new pain management. It sucks because that place had such good reviews, and I get it. I get why it does because they were great.
It just sucks that they don't take that insurance.
Yeah.
Insurance is just such a scam anyway.
Yeah. That's like way better over here because, yeah.
No, I don't. No. No. Here,
No.
Give me your palm. This way, no one has to see it.
The secret message?
Stop. It just says, stop. Amazing. Where are the pens?
Right here.
Oh, did you know your YouTube live last night went for 1 minute and 16 seconds?
Yes. We tried getting it to work, but Streamlabs was not working last night.
Ah, okay.
And I fixed it this morning by opening and closing it 3 times.
Yeah.
Hey, that sounds like the work I do at work.
Right? Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Repeatedly.
Yeah, we left a message, in the community tab, saying that we were doing the Discord only.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I missed that.
Doodling. What are you doing? What'd you do? What is this? I don't like it. I'm scared. I need an adult.
Just made it prettier.
Oh, okay.
Now it's pretty. Stop.
Puh.
Stop. God.
Yeah. Just sibling things.
Yep. Cool. I'm a person
You
now.
are. You're good.
But also stop.
What are you, a child? Grow up. Whoopsh. Let's leave the.
It'd be so great. 11:30.
It is 11:30.
Take our rec. Then that was
You're good.
a mistake. I made a mistake.
Yeah, we should get going.
Okay.
Because who knows how long this is gonna take?
I know.
It
Or
took
if
us
the
like
weather's
3
gonna
hours
mess
2
us
weeks
up.
ago to get going. So.
We also had a really long episode.
Yeah. Oh, it was the one that Krieg just watched because it had the music review in it. That one went on for a long time.
Yes. Awesome.
Get all that.
I also
content.
started re-listening to the old episodes
Oh really?
in between. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Which ones
It's
do you?
so cool.
Yeah. Which ones
You
do you
should watch
start with?
the old episodes.
We
I
should.
started with I think it's only season 2 on Spotify where it starts.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Nice. Okay.
Is it? I started at the beginning.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, as soon as I discovered them, I went back to the beginning and listened to all of them.
Yeah, I did that too, but now I started re-listening again.
I'm glad that we're binge worthy. That makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also cool to listen to the old episodes now,
Yeah.
while also knowing you where you are right now.
Right?
That's
Like-
true.
Oh yeah. Sure, get all the growth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, friends, we're gonna go take a break, and then we're gonna bang out this episode.
Thanks for joining,
Great
Krieg.
week.
Yeah, it was good to hear from you.
And you too, Ruth.
Yes, yes. You guys
Yeah.
take care and have a good week.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I fished my wish. Yeah, Krieg hasn't been on in a while, so I wanted to see Krieg.